Good morning, everybody. This is Max Farrow. This is Dexsignals. You're here right now because you're either looking at our results page or you're looking at a process. I wanted to quickly just go over a detail. Okay. Last night at early in the morning, today's the 22nd of March. I'm going to head over to investing.com, and I want you to look at this amount of news that's coming out. We put a signal out at 4 o'clock. Right around 4 o'clock, and it expires at 7 a.m., okay, Eastern time. And that's what this is all set out as, is Eastern. So when we put out signals, if you see an abundance, okay, here's the euro. It's got a tremendous amount. 4 o'clock, got two bulls, not too big of a deal. Our systems aren't really affected too much by a two bull, but a three bull, yes. 2 3 bulls, absolutely. So especially within an hour of each other, okay. Could affect the zone of reversal. Okay, the British gold pound, the GBP. Okay, bunch of ones, not so big of a deal, but there's another 3, there's another 2. There's a whole bunch of news releasing. Okay, before 7 o'clock. You see that? So before 7 o'clock, we had a bunch of British gold pound stuff release and a bunch of euro stuff release. Very important to remember as you're looking about to take the signal. You can look at this page to see if there's a bunch of news releasing. Because here's what happened last night. Here's our signals page. Okay? And as you see, there was a bunch of information that released last night for the 7 o'clock. We normally would have probably just had one fall off. This would have been the Audi JPY, would have probably failed. Okay? But what happened is that we had 2 major pairs that were in that news release fail. Okay, and the reason being is because there was a major amount of news releasing on the euro and the British gold pound. Now these lost by pretty big, 78.40, 78.50. So that's close to there's a 10 pip loss there, probably even more. The 160, 180. So this one was a huge one. Okay, so there was some huge losses in that factor, but also there were some huge wins. So like this on the British gold pound USD, the bot was able to pick this one out correctly, pick the right direction. The reason why that sometimes the bot may not be able to pick it out correctly because the market starts to head up like the regular direction, news comes out, okay, and it reverses that direction. And it affects it enough that by the time the news finishes, it starts to go back up that direction again, but yet it doesn't meet where the line was, where we said the strike was, okay? And so then the expiry happens, and it doesn't meet that line, okay? But sometimes the news comes out, and it gets affected like this one right here, and it continues to go, all right? So just keep that in mind. There's the strike, and there's the strike period, and there's the strike, and then there's the expiry. Okay, so this happens sometimes, but keep in mind that you still always should be looking at news. You should be looking at the success rates. You should be looking at the process. How much money can I get in for on the process? By the time news came out at 4 o'clock, some of the markets had already moved. You wouldn't have been able to get in for good money. All right. I'm Max Farrow. This is Dexsignals. I hope this really helped you out because it's very important for me, for you to know that I'm here to help you as much as possible. All right. I'm Max Farrow. This is Dexsignals. I look forward to seeing you inside and trade well.